Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm back with an update on my braces. As you can tell, I did get my bottom braces put in. There was a 2-week break between the top placement and the bottom placement, and that's because my orthodontist wanted to ease me in instead of, you know, exposing me to a world of pain all at once. But actually my top braces didn't hurt so much. I mean, I did deal with some sensitivity. There was a learning curve on like what I can safely eat without having to actually rush in and go brush my teeth immediately afterwards because food is getting stuck. Some things that jumped out to me are things that come from doughs, so breads, pastas, those get stuck so easily. Leafy greens, not fun at all. I honestly didn't imagine that leafy greens would be a problem, but boy are they. They're a big problem, and they are not easy to conceal. It stands out like a sore thumb. My teeth did become sensitive. I wasn't expecting that too much because I did put a light wire on, but the sensitivity that I felt the most, well, where I felt the sensitivity the most was my two side teeth, not the front teeth, the two sides. And actually this tooth right here is my sensitive tooth. It's been my sensitive tooth for a while. I really only feel the sensitivity when I'm getting my dental cleanings done and they are spraying my teeth, or that suction. The air from the suction is enough to just like set me off. It just feels like my nerves are exposed and it drives me nuts. There is a treatment that I can get. There's actually nothing wrong with the tooth. It just a sensitive tooth, but I was feeling it actually on both sides and on 4 teeth, so the 2 side teeth. But that went away after like 2 days. Biting into food was a little bit uncomfortable, but I mean, I think that was more psychological than the truth. It just feels weird having something stuck to your teeth when you're eating, and it's just, you know, I guess it just comes in time, you know, when you get used to it, that'll come in time. I actually felt a little bit more comfortable biting into food at the latter half of my 2-week period. But then I went in to get my bottom braces put on. So when I went in, they actually removed the wire on the top. And I don't know if they would have done it anyways, but I actually have some brackets back here that are really close and it's hard for me to floss. So I actually can't stick anything in there, not with the wire at least in place. And so I've been using a water pick, which is really nice because it also feels like it's pressure washing all that gunk out of my braces, even though you know, there's nothing there. It just feels like it's like giving me that extra clean. It's psychological. A lot of this stuff is psychological. You just kind of psych yourself out. At least that's what I've been doing. But it just feels good. It's satisfying. But they did remove the wire and I was able to brush and floss my teeth there in the office, and then they replaced it. I did go ahead and just stick with the pearl bands, even though when they removed them, I mean, I didn't notice it in my day-to-day life, but they did actually stain a bit, but it's not noticeable. And actually the assistant commented on them as well and was like, yeah, you know, I mean, she sees it a lot, and she said that it's not really noticeable when they're in place, but when you're pulling them out and then you're also pulling them out and they're near, or you can see brand new bands, you can tell that they are stained, but it wasn't noticeable. So I just stuck with the pearl bands again. So my bottoms, these are your standard metal brackets, just regular braces. When you think of braces, that's probably what you think of. And I knew that going in, that's the way the orthodontist said she was going to do it, and that's the way that we are going to do it. The wire is a lot stronger on these, and I felt it as the assistant was putting the bands on. So the assistant kind of preps my tooth, and then the orthodontist comes along and she places the bracket. I have seen online where they have like molds, people getting molds done of their teeth, and then the orthodontist will place the brackets in that mold and then just pop it into their mouth. That's not what my orthodontist did. She does it all by hand with her own eyes. She likes to be very involved in that way, which I can appreciate. So she came along, she placed all the brackets, and then the assistant went ahead and cured them. It is light cured into place. So then my wires were placed on, and my gosh, I'm telling you, the moment those bands went on over those wires, I was like, I can feel this. And it's been a bit of a struggle, but after they got all the bands placed, I did tell them, like, I can't close my mouth all the way, my top teeth are hitting the bottom bracket. My top front teeth are hitting that bottom bracket. So they went ahead and they put in turbos right here. I actually have it on both sides. You could see it more on this side. And that's to prevent me from hitting my teeth on my brackets. It's not permanent. I don't need to have them for the rest of my life. It's just during this process I need them right now, and maybe I'll need them for, I don't know, a big chunk of this journey. I have no idea what that looks like, but we will see in time. It feels like I mean, it looks like hard candy stuck in my teeth, but it doesn't just look that way. It actually feels that way, and I caught myself trying to pick it out with my tongue when I was driving one day. I was like, oh my god, I don't even know how long I was doing it for, but I was doing it, and I was like, wow, I cannot be doing that. Those are not going to come out. There's no amount of pressure with my tongue that's going to force this out. It just feels really awkward, and it does open my bite. So you're probably noticing a bit of a lisp. I do have a lisp. I don't know if that's going to go away in time as I get used to this new open bite, or if that's just the way it's going to be with this situation right now. I do have that lisp. I feel very drooly. I feel like I'm drooling all over the place. Talking is a bit of a struggle. Eating, I mean, I feel like a baby. Somebody slap a diaper on me because I feel like a baby. It is so hard to eat. Biting into foods, like I've had to change what I eat just because my teeth are sensitive, and then I can't bite down all the way. So obviously those turbos are in there, but beyond that, my teeth are sensitive, right? And so I'm eating really slowly. I've resorted to soft. I think he wants to be seen in every video. He keeps whining. This is Soft Paws. He's a very big baby. He wants all the attention all the time. So again, with the bottoms, I did go ahead and get the pearl bands. Some of the options for more, like, less noticeable bands were black, silver, clear, and pearl. Clear does stain. Obviously black, I mean, I'm not, you can't notice any staining if it does. I didn't want to do the silver. I don't know. I just stuck with pearl this go around. Maybe next time I'll switch it up. Maybe I'll do something fun. I don't know yet, but I don't go back for another 2 months. It's gonna be interesting. So I feel like that's it. Is that it? I feel like that's it. Maybe I'm missing something. But if you guys have any questions, you can ask me. Let me know. Forgive my lisp, my drooliness. I'm actually thinking that I might have to move over to Instagram. That's it. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I will answer them, and I hope you enjoy this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!